looking for, and how did you feel about the execution and also the defense Memphis was playing on that last possession of regulation and overtime?
Yeah, I mean, Memphis, they did a good job. They tried to take take the ball out of Karras's hands. I thought the last play we had Karras there. We, would have liked to try to get it into him, but we didn't. I think more than anything, we had a really tired group at the end of that game on a back-to-back early in the season. Our legs were going, so we fought hard. I'm really proud of the guys for giving themselves a chance to win here, and a bounce here or there. We got to get a victory under man. So a lot of good takeaways, but a lot to clean up as well.
How do you feel about what TLC and Chris Trioza gave you tonight in this game?
Yeah, I mean, TLC's been playing well. He's had a good camp. He came in late last night and played well down the stretch. He's made shots. He's very reliable defensively. And Cheese gave us another ball handler tonight. Without Spencer and Kai, heavy load on Karras handling the ball. They were trying to take him away and deny it full court. So Cheese really helped not only handle the ball, but he made some plays, scored for us. So, those guys both did great.
Brian Lewis, New York Post. We'll go to Greg Logan, Newsday.
Steve, can you hear me okay?
Yes, thanks.
Okay. I know Karras played 38 minutes, but you rested him a long time at the start of the fourth quarter. What was the thinking?
Yep, just to give him enough rest to finish the game. It's a tough back-to-back, and just wanted to, we were still within striking distance, so we wanted to give him a chance to come back in and finish the game and save his legs as much as possible because he was carrying a heavy burden for us offensively.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey, Coach, what would you say are things that you've learned as a coach through your first two losses in Brooklyn?
I'm not sure that I learned anything specific, except for obviously a great experience for me to be in that situation, to that you can't replicate and that I've never been in before. So it's important for me to feel it and to know what it takes to manage a game on the sidelines there. So that was good for me to get obviously as many reps as I can over there in these situations. But a lot of learning for me to do as well. But our staff does a great job and our players played hard, and that's the most important thing.
Matt Brooks, Nets Daily.
Hey, Steve, I know you mentioned that fatigue or I guess, conditioning was a big thing, especially down the stretch. Did that factor into DeAndre Jordan playing in the fourth quarter and the overtime period?
Well, DeAndre did a good job on Valanciunas. He's a big body. He had good minutes and he matched up well with him. We had trouble with him in the post when DJ wasn't out there. So I thought, that was a good matchup and DJ did a good job.
Brian Lewis, New York Post.
Hey, Steve, I'm wondering, do you largely attribute the overtime shooting to legs? I mean, is that the biggest factor in that? And what have you seen from TLC that, can serve him well going forward, getting minutes going forward?
I mean, I think legs are a part of it. It was a long game. Guys had to take on bigger burdens and responsibility than they're used to. Played last night as well. So early in the season, I think guys are still acclimating to back-to-backs, let alone an overtime back-to-back. But TLC has just been really steady, very trustworthy defensively, knows the system and is very attentive to his responsibilities, and he's been shooting the ball. He's played within himself. So, he's doing very well.
Last question, we'll go back to Christian Winfield.
Hey, Coach, I know they weren't playing, but KD and Kyrie were on the sidelines, and they were up out of their seats for a large portion of that game. Can you just talk about the energy that they bring, even when they're not playing, and just how connected this group has been when you look at them and how they perform and how they're out there on the sidelines?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see, your two best players are supporting their teammates and, giving them confidence and energy. So, that's leadership. And, that's important for those guys on the floor to feel the support from those two.